Peace and love, creatives. I feel like it's been forever since I actually sat down at my desk and did something. Let's just put it out there. It's been a really busy, hectic time, but I have slowed down enough to show you my current splurge, I guess. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, they had Amazon had this the Mission Gold, the Magello pure pigment set on sale, and I got it. So we're gonna open it up and check it out. It's upside down. Okay, that's cute. Just like a little protective cover, I guess. Put that to the side. On the inside of the box, it has your colors that you're getting. So we have a Chinese white, a lemon yellow, permanent yellow light. I'll let you read it on your own. But these are all pure pigment. So from my understanding is each and every one of them have just like the one thing that makes them that color, I'm guessing. I don't know, but I saw it and Lindsay said there was a sale. And I don't usually jump on them, but this one I did because they just looked scrumptious. Look at them. They just look so, they look like they needed to be at my house and hang out with me. So that's why I got them. Here's the Chinese white. It's a smaller tube than the other tubes, but I don't think you're going to need this as much. And also the same goes for ivory black, especially when we can probably make like a really good a neutral tint kind of color with something in here, which I probably won't do because I don't know. I'll probably experiment later, but I won't do that now. But yeah, this is what it has. This is dioxazine violet. It's 15 milliliters and it has a light fastness. It shows the transparency and some staining. I don't know what that is. And also it's a series B. I don't know what that is either. Okay, so when purchasing this, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to need new pans to put my new paint in, and I have little ones, but I decided that I wanted to be fancy and get the bigger pans. So I went on AliExpress and I got these pans, and I'm going to fill these up. I bought 24 because that's how many colors there are here, but there's actually 26 because of the Chinese white and the black, which yeah. Then on AliExpress, it was like, hey, Elisa, you might want to use something like this. And I'm like, ooh, what is that? And it's like a magnetic covering, right? But inside you have like these little areas to put your paint. So yeah, I'm gonna put some in here as well, and then some in the full pans. And I'm gonna see how that goes. It sticks really well on the bottom. So if you kind of just want to leave it open like that, wow, the magnet is really, it's strong. The force is strong with this one. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about opening and closing, but like I said, I can always keep it like that. I just thought it was cool. I mean, right? No? You let me know in the comments what you think about this one. And then I went and I said, because I've been on like the search for like little mini palettes to just, you know, have ready and take with me wherever I need to, you know, take them. I bought this one. It's very little. It's very, very little. It is, let's see, it's a little over 3 inches by a little over 2 inches. Yes, that's how I measure. So number one, it's hard to open, but number two, it doesn't even open any more than this. So I think this was a waste of money, but I bought another one and it's a little bit bigger. And this one is a little over 5 inches by a little over 3 inches. So, and it opens nice. It fits the actual full pans in there. Yay. And it opens. It's nice. So probably gonna put the pans in here when I'm done filling them. So let's get started. I'm gonna move the paint over. I'm gonna put the palette there, and I'm going to try to keep this in order. Wish me luck. All right, so we're gonna start with the lemon yellow. You know what? I should take out the bigger palettes too and do it all at the same time. I don't know if all 24 are gonna fit in here. It just doesn't seem possible. Let's see. So it fits 4 in a little pan. No, but that's okay. I can always figure something out. That's good. Okay, so that was the lemon yellow, and I'm just going to put the lemon yellow in here as well. Now this one is permanent yellow light. I want you to see the pour. Like, it's important. It's important. Okay, I'm gonna stop. That's just beautiful. Oh, it just falls right into the pan. This one is permanent yellow deep. Why is that so satisfying? Oh, you can't even see it. Hold on, I'm gonna scooch it over. I think it's important. We gotta see that pour, baby. This one is autumn orange, and to be honest with you, for the most part, the way they have them in the box, I think I'm okay with the layout. So I'm gonna keep their layout. Look at that. And then we have red orange. You know, I said that, and I probably would have switched this one on that side, but that's okay. Oh my goodness gracious. This one is permanent red deep. I don't know why I say things like that. Oh, I have extra rows in there. Okay. This one's a little less satisfying. I'll put it down in the bottom of the pan. When they don't pour the way the other ones pour out, you just kind of like, not shove the nose of it into the pan, but you kind of like lean it into the pan a little bit more. And that way you force it to lay exactly the way you want it. Okay, so next is Rose Madder. I don't really know much about these paints. They just looked really, really pretty. And I got them. So if you guys know like what the series, what that means and all that, let me know in the comments. I'm curious to know. And if you have this set, let me know. I would like to know if you have it and if you love it. Oh no. Oh, let me show you. Oh, this might be a problem. It's seeping through. It's seeping through. I don't know if you can see that. Huh. That might be a problem. Okay. On the corners, seeping through on this side too. I am not going to continue filling this. I just fear it's going to keep doing that. So I'm going to put this to the side and not waste my paint. All right, quinacridone permanent rose. This one's goopy too. Now, consistencies of watercolor vary depending on pigment and like what it's made with. So that's normal for some paint to be, the technical term, more goopy than others. Next is quinacridone permanent magenta. Remember, just keep it, if they're goopy like that, or thick, I should say, just keep it low in the pan while you're pouring, and it'll go. In corners, quinacridone violet. We have a lot of quinacridone. I don't know what that means. I'm not even gonna lie, but I do enjoy these colors. Almost fell out my hand. Okay. Dioxazine violet. Oh my gosh. Cobalt blue. I can bring this up a little bit now. And that's gonna go in there. Ooh, that has a little bit of separation. That's okay. I remember when I first got my set of Daniel Smith's watercolor tubes, I searched up on YouTube the best way to like put your watercolors in paint pans, and I just, for some reason, being a beginner and not knowing very much about anything, this was definitely very early on in my art journey. This was cerulean blue, by the way. I just thought it was like a high-tech technique that you have to like put the watercolor in and make sure that you had it in right. And for the most part, it is. You just want to get the corners and stuff, and you want it to settle good, but it's really just pouring it in. This is okay. Phthalo cyan blue. It says phthalo. Okay, phthalo cyan blue. Cyan. Oh, this one has a little bit of separation. No, it's good. There we go. Ultramarine light. I'm excited to try these out. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one looks like I'm gonna like this one a lot. This one is cobalt turquoise blue. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's a pretty color. Viridian. Bamboo green. I don't think I've ever seen that color. Cobalt green deep. I like saying it like that. Don't make fun of me. Or make fun of me, it's okay. I think I should have just switched this out, but it's too late now. This is the one that had a little crack on top. Use it. Green gold. Interesting. Ooh, look at how many stars it has. Okay. Green gold, let's see. Ooh, that is, we're not gonna say what that looks like. Everybody knows what I'm thinking. And if you've had children, you know exactly what I'm thinking it is. All right, yellow ochre. Ooh, okay. Semi-thick consistency with the yellow ochre. Burnt sienna number 2. Oh, this one is, oof. I have to hold the pan. She thick. Sienna thick. Red brown. Okay. Ooh. Satisfaction. In the pour. And Van Dyke brown is the last one. You know what I'm gonna do? Where I know I won't need the Chinese white until I need the Chinese white, maybe I'll put some of this ivory black in a full pan. I didn't fill it up all the way. I don't want to. I kind of like it not filled up all the way. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to get some paper so that I can, I got more paint on me, okay. So that I can swatch them. I'm looking at the paperwork that came in the Mission Gold watercolor, and it's saying that this about the pigment. Each color in the pure pigment set contains just one single pigment, which allows artists to create an unlimited spectrum of clean, reliable colors time and time again. Because completed artwork is expected to maintain its integrity over decades, light fastness is a crucial component. The pigment in Mission Gold watercolors are selected first for their light fastness properties, then independently tested twice after mixtures have been prepared. Artists can be assured that when using Mission Gold watercolor, their pieces will retain their brilliance for years to come. That's a pretty bold statement. And now I'm like even more glad that I got these, because it seems like they're really, really good paints, and they were on like a really good deal. They were actually a better deal than if I had waited and purchased them on Prime Day. So I'm letting this sit here, and it hasn't seeped through, but the other ones are definitely seeping through as well. I can try to seal the bottom somehow. It's a bust. It's a bust. I'll give it a whirl. We'll see. Okay. Off camera, I ended up trying to find a palette for these paints and also putting names on the swatch sheet that I made. Let's make some art. I decided to use my my handmade watercolor sketchbook that I did with using using Arches watercolor paper. I had an old sketch in there that I was okay, like I was happy with, and I wanted to play around with it and put some foliage around it. So that's what I did. It's pretty much just a picture of a Jeep that is surrounded by trees and bushes and stuff like that. I decided also to use the paint in the palette that was seeping through because I thought it was going to go to waste, but I'll show you in a little bit what I ended up doing. As for these watercolors, oh my god, they're so good. They're so good. I decided to go very loose with the picture and see where it took me, and it was so much fun. I started with a yellow background because I want it to be kind of like a sunset setting, and I just went to town. Here I'm just doing some line work so that it kind of gives it a rough pen sketch, but not anything too uniform, crazy. I had fun doing this. It was nice. Can't wait to use them in a real piece. So what I ended up doing with the palette was actually putting a drop of crazy glue on the bottom of each piece of each like little pan, and it, for the most part, it kept it sealed, and I ended up putting the paint in it, and it wasn't seeping through or anything, and I was pretty happy with the result. This is an old Karen Dash watercolor pencil tin that I had laying around, and it fitted perfectly. I just have to wait for them to dry. I closed it prematurely to see if it would close, and it actually got stuck to the top of the pan. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.